Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Please, if this is your first time here, you're welcome. Please hit that red subscribe button down below and please click on the bell icon beside it. Thank you so much. So the last update about Jodha and AKBAR was how Shehnaz pushed Rahim from the roof, and thankfully Jalal was able to save Rahim, and Jalal got angry and said that Shehnaz should leave. And Shehnaz reveals her true color by saying that she will take the throne from Jalal because she is the rightful owner of the throne. And Jalal and Jodha were preparing for their marriage anniversary. That was the last update. Let's continue from there. Hoshiyar brings flower to Rukkaiya, and Rukkaiya says that Hoshiyar can go now because his work is done. Hoshiyar was about to say something, but Rukkaiya scolded Hoshiyar and sent him out, and Hoshiyar leaves. Rukkaiya takes out some chemical and says that happy marriage anniversary Jodha because Jalal was very happy today and she liked it, but Jodha is snatching Jalal from her, and that is what she doesn't like at all. And Rukkaiya put chemical on the flowers, and Rukkaiya asks a maid to smell the flower, and the maid smells the flower and the maid becomes unconscious. Rukkaiya says perfect fragrance and sorry to Jodha because in this celebration, Jodha have to go alone because Jalal will not be able to accompany Jodha. Rukkaiya calls Hoshiyar and asks him to take the flowers to Jalal, and Hoshiyar leaves with the bouquet. Rukkaiya laughs and says that now she will see how Jodha's face will become pale if Jalal did not come to the celebration. Shehnaz was searching in Amida's room for something that will help her in her mission, and Shehnaz finds a biography of Humayun. Shehnaz says that maybe she will find something in the biography, and Pupil comes there and asks that what is Shehnaz doing there. Shehnaz pretends and says that she was only looking at the papers and these are good and she wants to write letter to Rahim to say sorry, so can she take the paper? Pupil says that Shehnaz should never go to people's room without permission, and if Shehnaz wants to ask for forgiveness, then Shehnaz should go to Rahim and ask for forgiveness directly, and Shehnaz should stop going into rooms without permission. Shehnaz says sorry and she leaves, and Pupil thinks that sometimes Shehnaz is normal and sometimes she is mad. Jalal was getting ready for the wedding anniversary celebration and he couldn't decide what to wear. Hoshiyar comes there and congratulates Jalal for the anniversary, and Jalal asks Hoshiyar for his choice of clothes for him. Hoshiyar says that Jalal's clothes are not beautiful, but Jalal is charming, so whatever Jalal wear will look good on him. Jalal says no wonder Hoshiyar is Rukkaiya's servant, because Hoshiyar knows how to fake praises. Jalal sees the bouquet and says that did Rukkaiya send them. Hoshiyar says that how did Jalal know that it was from Rukkaiya? Jalal says that he knows because Rukkaiya knows that he loves roses. Rukkaiya comes there and asks that did Jalal like the bouquet, and Jalal says that he always like it. Jalal says that the fragrance must also be good and he will smell it, and Rukkaiya smacks. Jalal smells the bouquet and says wow, the fragrance is awesome, and nothing happens to Jalal after that. Rukkaiya was confused on why Jalal did not become unconscious after smelling the flowers, and Jalal smells the bouquet again and Rukkaiya was confused and she goes from there. Ma'am Anga was practicing how she would talk to Jalal, and Ma'am Anga started talking in front of the mirror that would Jalal not forgive her at least once, and did Jalal forget what she did for him all these years, but today she will make Jalal remember because she is coming to the wedding anniversary celebration. Adam comes there and says that Ma'am Anga cannot go to the celebration, and did Ma'am Anga forget how much they insulted her, so she would not go. Ma'am Anga says that Adam should not forget who she is, and Adam asks that who is Ma'am Anga, because Ma'am Anga is nothing but a servant who just salutes everyone, and Ma'am Anga gets angry and grabs Adam's neck. Ma'am Anga says that the nerve that she is holding can make Adam stand there for a long time, and with just her fingers, she can make Adam a slave, and Adam have to learn this, that to make his enemies lose, then he doesn't need power but mind, and he have to wait for the right time. Ma'am Anga says that Adam is her son, so she is leaving Adam this time. Ma'am Anga says that she did not forget that Jalal killed love for him from her, and she is only doing all this for Adam, and she will salute Jalal 1,000 times. Ma'am Anga says that Jalal might not see her and be seeing Jodha instead, but she will not deviate from her mission, because only the person who doesn't get defeated by anyone can be defeated by his servant who sits in his feet, because the servant is sitting on the floor and he can pull the floor from his master's feet. Ma'am Anga says that whatever happened to her, she doesn't want that to affect Adam, and she wants Adam to be strong in the kingdom now, because she have only hatred for Jalal now, and she is asking Adam not to do any foolish thing that Jalal would hate him too. Jalal and Jodha comes to meet Amida and greet her. Jalal says that Amida called them, and Amida says that 1 year has passed with Jalal and Jodha being together, and this day is special, and Jalal agrees. Amida says that Jalal and Jodha both look awesome together, and Amida shows them turban and crown as gift for them on their wedding anniversary. Jalal says that it is pretty, and Amida says that it is not more than Jalal and Jodha's clothes. Amida says that one suggestion she has for Jodha is that man makes the kingdom, but a woman makes their home. A maid comes there and says that the chief minister, that is Mam Anga, wants to congratulate Jalal. But Jalal says that the maid should tell her that she should not meet him even in the celebration. Amida says that she cannot change the order of the king, but she can request her son to do something because today is special for Jalal. Jalal says that he knows that today is special for him, and that is why he doesn't want any bad feelings around him. Amida says that today, Jalal would meet with everyone and Jalal would go and give sweet to the prisoners. So why would Jalal not meet with Mam Anga? And does it mean that Mam Anga is the worst? Jalal says that he knows that Mam Anga will not be giving greetings to him with her heart because they all know that Mam Anga doesn't like him and Jodha together, so her greetings will be fake too. Jalal says that those prisoners are better, at least their point is clear that they are his enemies, but Mam Anga, and before Jalal could complete his statement, Jodha says to Jalal that Jalal is right and Mam Anga tried to separate them, but she has done a lot for Jalal, so Jalal should meet her. Jalal says that Jodha is saying that even when Mam Anga tried to harm Jodha's image and she tried to break their relationship, so that means that Jodha really have a big heart. Jodha says that she knows that Mam Anga stooped too low, but Jalal can make his heart big for today only because Mam Anga did not succeed in her evil deeds, and today they are together, and what happened made them more close, and they are more close to each other now because of Mam Anga's evil deeds. Mam Anga comes there and greets Amida and Jalal, and Jodha greets Mam Anga. Amida asks that how is Mam Anga doing, and Mam Anga says that she is fine. Mam Anga turns to Jalal and says that she went to Jalal's room, but she got to know that Jalal was here, so that was why she came here. Jalal says that he must leave now, and Mam Anga says to Jalal that congratulations on his marriage anniversary, but Jalal refused to even look at Mam Anga. Jalal says to Amida that he should leave now to meet with people who are waiting for him and who are at least loyal to him, and Jalal goes out with Jodha. And Amida asks Mam Anga to give her the gift that she brought for Jalal, and she will give them to Jalal on behalf of Mam Anga. Rukkaiya comes to her room and she fumes in anger that how can this happen and why did Jalal not become unconscious after smelling the bouquet. Hoshiyar says that Rukkaiya should be happy that Jalal liked her gift. Then what is the problem? Rukkaiya asks Hoshiyar that did Hoshiyar went directly to Jalal and give him the bouquet, and Hoshiyar says yes. Rukkaiya says that then how did Jalal not become unconscious? Hoshiyar asks that what do Rukkaiya mean? Rukkaiya says that she had put chemical in those flowers to make Jalal become unconscious so that Jalal would not be able to go to the celebration with Jodha. Hoshiyar says that it happens for good that Jalal is not unconscious because if Jalal would have found out that Rukkaiya did it, then Jalal would have punished Rukkaiya just like Mam Anga. Rukkaiya scolded Hoshiyar and asked him to get lost, and Hoshiyar goes out, and Hoshiyar had a flashback in which he had seen Rukkaiya putting chemical in the flowers, and when he was going to give the flower to Jalal, Hoshiyar thought that innocent Jodha that gave him the right to celebrate his birthday, so how can he let anyone destroy our celebration with Jalal? And Hoshiyar determined in his heart that Jalal would be with Jodha during the celebration, and Hoshiyar exchanged the flowers with a fresh one and gave it to Jalal, and the flashback ends. Hoshiyar looks at Rukkaiya from outside and says sorry Rukkaiya because it is not his disloyalty to Rukkaiya but her loyalty to Jodha. Rukkaiya in her room says that she needs to know what happened because she herself had put the chemical in the flowers. Then why did Jalal not get unconscious? So she have to find out who has now become Jodha's savior. Jalal and Jodha comes out to distribute clothes to the people, and Jalal asks Jodha if she remembered that she was once distributing things like this in Amer. Jodha remembered the moment and says that how did Jalal knows about that moment. Jalal says that day for the first time, Jodha placed sword on his neck and Jodha was about to behead him. Jodha says that circumstances were different then, and now it is even more different for the best. Jalal says that what has changed and what do Jodha think about him now. Jodha says that this is not the place to talk about this, but Jalal says at least Jodha should tell him if she had known that day that he was the same Jalal whose head Jodha wanted to put at the devil's feet, then would Jodha have killed him that day? Jodha says that she wished to kill Jalal even now, and Jalal says what? Jodha says yes, because every wife think at least one time in a day to kill her husband. Jalal says that only one time, so what about the other time of the day? Jodha says that the other time Wife always wish to care for her husband, and Jalal says like putting medicine on the husband's wound, waking up the whole night for his health and making remedy for him. Jodha says that that is not care but love, and Jalal smiles at Jodha's indirect confession. Jodha says that some wives first give pain to their husbands so that the husband can come close, then he can come even more closer to the wife to remove the pain. Jalal says that Jodha should leave all that, but Jodha should tell him what she think about him. Jodha diverts the talk and says that Jalal's dress is loose, so Jalal should give the dress to the tailor. Jalal says that Jodha should answer his question about what Jodha think about him now. Jodha says that there are some answers that wives doesn't give to the husbands, so the husbands have to find out themselves. Jalal and Jodha comes to the jail and they heard the prisoner getting beaten up and screaming. Jalal comes there and saves the prisoner, and it was Zakira, that is Benzil's maid. Zakira says that she made a mistake to be with Benzil because she did not have any option at the time because she was a servant to Benzil and she had to follow Benzil's rules, but now she prays for Jalal. Zakira says that she is a short person, so that was why nobody was ready to employ her for any work, so that was why she started working with Benzil. Jalal scolds the soldier and says that why was the soldier beating Zakira like that, and Jodha asks Zakira to get up. Zakira says that she is sorry for everything that she has done, and Jalal says that he is setting Zakira free from the prison. Zakira says that she really did wrong with Jalal, and even then, Jalal is freeing her. Jalal says that he also got a second chance when he made a mistake, so he is giving Zakira a second chance too. Jalal says that Zakira has already been punished for what she did, and he heard that in AKBAR, handicapped people should not be given any punishment. Jodha remembered how Jalal's handicapped companion was caught in AKBAR, and she told Barma that day that they should not punish the man because he was an handicap, and it is against their respect and honor, and the flashback ends. Jalal repeats what Jodha said that day, and Jodha was shocked that Jalal was there that day. Jalal says that even God also forgives men, so he is setting Zakira free. Zakira was happy and she says that Jalal is great and she will pray her whole life for Jalal and Jodha's togetherness, and they should both remain happy, and she will keep praying for both of them, and Zakira leaves. Jodha says that that day, Jalal got a precious gift, and that is the prayer of a weak person, and she is also very lucky to have heard her husband's praises in front of her. Jalal sees one mark on the wall and says that the mark on the wall is the same mark on his bangle, and Bairam Khan used to tell him that there is a secret wall in the jail that leads to the secret place, and he thinks that this is the way. Jodha gets excited and says that where did the way lead to, but Jalal says that why should he tell Jodha, because Jodha did not answer his question, so why should he answer Jodha? Jalal smiles and says that Bairam Khan used to tell him that his father used to take this secret way to hide himself and nobody would be able to find him there, and there is also a way that goes to the jungle from the secret place, but he doesn't know much about it, so maybe he would get answers to some of his questions if he goes to see the place. Ma'am Anga comes to a secret place, which is the same place that Jalal and Jodha are contemplating to go to, and Ma'am Anga says that she will not leave the person today as she was going to the place. Jalal and Jodha were also going to the secret place, and Jalal says that he doesn't know the secret that is there in this place, but he is very excited to know about his father's secret place today. Jodha says that but there's a wall in front, and Jalal tries to hit the wall and the bushes around it with sword, and Ma'am Anga, who was on the other side of the wall with her soldier, heard the noise, and Ma'am Anga says that there is someone on the other side. Jodha heard someone screaming in pain from the wall, and Jalal asked Jodha that what happened. Jodha tells Jalal that she heard someone screaming from the wall, and Jalal also calmed down to listen to it, and Jalal also heard the scream of someone from the other side of the wall, and Jalal and Jodha quickly goes to the other side of the wall. Ma'am Anga sees Jalal and Jodha, and Ma'am Anga quickly eyes with her secret man. Jalal and Jodha looks around, but they couldn't find anything, and Jalal says that there's nothing here because even Bairam Khan only knows about the way to the secret place, but Bairam Khan did not know anything about the place, so there must be nothing there, and the sound they heard must be from some bat, so they should leave, else they will be late for the celebration. And Jalal and Jodha leaves, and Ma'am Anga have a sign of relief. Jodha was getting ready for the wedding anniversary, and Jalal calls Jodha. Jodha asks Moti to give sweet to Jalal and she will get ready soon. Jodha finally got ready, and Jalal comes there and says that Jodha called him and Jodha is not yet ready. Jodha looks at Jalal and says that Jalal should look at himself and see how much Jalal is glowing. Jalal made Jodha sit and look at herself in the mirror, and Jalal says that when a wife is so beautiful, then the husband have to look good so that the husband doesn't look dull in front of the beautiful wife. Jodha says that Jalal is weird and his ways of praising someone is also weird. Jalal says that if he was not weird, then Jodha wouldn't have loved him, and Jodha gets shy and nods. Jalal says that he cannot believe that 1 year has passed with Jodha and he is happy with Jodha and he wants to spend his life with only Jodha. Jodha put her hand on Jalal's hand and smiles. Shenas comes there with sweet dish and Moti comes there as well and asks Shenas to go out. Shenas asks that what is in the bowl and Moti says that it is a sweet dish for Jalal. Shenas says that then she will make Jalal eat the sweet dish. Moti tries to stop Shenas, but Shenas moves forward and deliberately throws the sweet dish on Jalal's sandals. Jalal gets angry and Shenas acted like she is mad, and she says that Jalal should not punish her and she is sorry. And Jalal says that he wants to talk to Jodha in private, and Moti and Shenas goes out. Jalal tells Jodha that he understands that Shenas is not mad and she is just a child mentally, but did Jodha see what Shenas did, so he doesn't want Shenas to come to their wedding anniversary celebration. Jodha says that nothing would happen, but Jalal says that he doesn't want to know if anything would happen or not, but Shenas will not come to their celebration party. Jodha says that if Jalal have decided that Shenas would not come, then what can she say? And Jalal says that he will meet Jodha during the celebration, and Jalal leaves and Jodha's mood changed. Sharafuddin was doing the arrangement, and Sharafuddin thinks that when would Jodha come to his arms, because it hurt him that whom he is craving to marry, he have to do the preparations for her marriage anniversary with someone else. Bakshi asks that what is Sharafuddin thinking about, and Sharafuddin says that he is thinking about marriage, and Sharafuddin quickly changed it that he meant to say that they should celebrate their marriage anniversary like Jalal and Jodha as well, and Bakshi says that Sharafuddin should do whatever he wants, and Bakshi leaves, and Sharafuddin says that he also wished to leave Bakshi's hand and grabs Jodha's hand instead. Everyone comes to the celebration venue and they were all happy with the arrangement. Amida asks about Rukkaiya and Salima says that Rukkaiya is not feeling well. Jalal comes to the hall and everyone greets him. Rukkaiya was looking at all this from the balcony, and Jodha comes to the hall as well, and Jalal keeps looking at Jodha and everyone greets Jodha as well, and Jodha sits beside Jalal and Jalal keeps looking at Jodha and smiles. Rukkaiya gets angry in her room and she shouted Jodha in pain. Rukkaiya says that her happiness is going away from her, but she will not sit and watch it like this because Jalal is going away from her and she have to do something, but she would not feel good to see Jalal heartbroken, but she have to make Jalal belong to only her at all cost. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching till the end. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. So I really want to move ahead of Z word as we've done before, so we can still do it definitely. So the next update will be up very soon, so watch out for that, and I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.